168.
168?
Wow, days before his fight, David Benavidez is already on weight. This is big considering what happened in his last fight, and we're going to talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. Make sure you use my link to get TUBEBUDDY. TUBEBUDDY is a browser extension to help you level up your content. It takes money to make money. I've used TUBEBUDDY for years on the channel to get my channel up in sub count. Started off at 0, now we're over 200,000 and counting. Use TUBEBUDDY, click my link. It does help the channel when you guys click on that link, and it's a great resource for you. You know, invest in yourself. That's always going to be my message here on the channel. Now, David Benavidez posted the video you seen at the beginning, and he was all smiles. He looked lean down, and he stepped on the scale. It's his fight week. He's with his strength and conditioning coach, and he's all smiles because he's already made weight. He stepped on the scale, and he's punching in at 168, which is the super middleweight actual limit. So, you know, multiple things to think at this point. Some people are like worried, you know, saying, oh, did he do too much to drain himself and things like that. But I look at, you know, weight drain and catch weights and, you know, things like that. You look for certain telltale signs to see if someone is truly weight drained. And David Benavidez, he looks good. He looks like he came down on this weight perfectly, to be honest, because when you're weight drained, sometimes you have like little symptoms, like when you're basically flattening out and dehydrating your body and things like that. So people will have telltale symptoms like dry lips, white lips. Their face will look really gaunt, low energy levels, very lethargic. And that's not been the case for David Benavidez. In fact, it's been the furthest from the truth. Coming up to this fight week, and then now even in the video, he's smiling. He looks like he's having a good time. He's done interviews with Ray Flores recently to promote the fight, things of this nature, and he looks like his energy levels are good. So I'm gonna trust that and trust the process. It looks like the big difference was being in Big Bear, being up there with the altitude and training in that climate and just applying himself. I think David Benavidez, his last fight, he learned a valuable lesson. Like, it's pretty embarrassing when you've lost your belt 2 times. And it also made way for some BS because Canelo Alvarez all of a sudden wanted to fight for the belt as soon as he left it. So I think enough was enough, and he made the conscious effort, props to him, to buckle up and, you know, get down to the nitty gritty. What are you here for? And he brought on people on his team, or I don't know. I think his strength and conditioning trainer might be new, but either way, I commend him and props to him for taking his career seriously. And it looks like that was the last straw, and he's at least trying to do better. So I'm always going to give credit where credit is due, and I think that's admirable. That it sucks that he had to lose his belt twice, but he's trying to do something about it. You know, a lot of people are harsh, especially couch potato boxing fans and stuff like that, where they'll say, oh, you should have did this. And, you know, sometimes that stuff is hard. And Benavidez, from seeing early pictures of him, looks like he naturally was kind of big bone. So, you know, he might be prone to being heavier, especially if he's not disciplined. So, and you have to keep in mind is like, these guys been boxing all their lives. At points of his career when he's becoming a champion, he's 22, 23. You know, how disciplined were you when you were age 22, 23? You know what I mean? So you got to give these boxers some slack and just understand they're humans. So Ego Weight Watchers, AKA Ill, where I give you guys a look into the fighter lifestyle before after progress picks. Benavidez is looking good. He's looking like a monster. His fight is important. Ronald Ellis, he says in interviews that this wasn't the first guy that we wanted to fight, but he's the guy that accepted. So that's the next order of business. And I'm definitely going to be tapped in. We're doing the Boxingego Watch Party BWP. So make sure you come back this Saturday and check that out. But shout out to Benavidez. He's already pretty much ahead of schedule. It's his fight week. and it looks like he'll make weight no problem. Ego Stradamus strikes again. There were people months out and weeks out, and they were judging him based on his last fight and missing weight, and they were speculating and doing all this garbage, saying that he wasn't going to make weight. But the great Ego Stradamus told you I wasn't worried about it. It looked like he was in Big Bear, you know, chipping away at it, and it looks like I was right. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. We working. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.